According to Study in Canada website, which is studyincanada.com, the main goal of cooperative education is to mimic your career or mimic a career in a field. What that means is that you're preparing yourself ahead of graduation, how you will be able to adapt in a real life work environment so that you're not shocked, so that there won't be surprises, okay? Hey great people, you're welcome to my YouTube channel where we get to talk about things that pertains to studying or immigrating abroad. My name is Olaiton Onyebonha. I am the founder of Cooperative Consulting, where we assist people to come to Canada to study. Our strategic competence lie on the fact that we have experienced consultants that have been in the shoes of someone like you watching me today, a prospective international student. So we have all it takes to help you navigate this process from becoming an international student to a postgraduate work permit holder to a permanent resident and also a Canadian citizen. So shouldn't you just get on board and let's ride together? If you're new on this channel, you're welcome here today. This is where we make study abroad easy. To our returning subscribers, we say thank you so much for everything. It's been a long time. It's been work, and some family needs that needs to be attended to. So thanks so much. You're the reason we keep coming back. You're the motivation that makes us to say we want to drop some tips for someone to save this person cost, time, and even some mistakes that can never be what else can never be corrected, because there's some mistakes like that you begin to regret. Oh, had I know that this exists, I would have taken XYZ measures to avoid such mistakes. Anyways, we learn from mistakes. If you've made these mistakes before, you've engaged an agent and it became like a disappointment, just watch this today. On this episode today, we shall be talking about what a cooperative education means. We got a question some hours ago asking what is co-op education. This was from a client that just got admission to study in Centennial College for a program that has a co-op option. So let's just quickly take a trip to our commercial section where we get to learn about what Oak Ridge does and how we do it better compared to others. We'll be right back.
Are you interested in studying in Canada, the United States of America, Australia, the UK, or anywhere in the world? Are you afraid to contact an agent or recruitment advisor because of your experience or experiences with dubious persons who parade themselves as specialists? Are you looking to apply to study abroad but do not know where to begin, where to go, or the tested and trusted subject matter expert? Off it. No pressure, we got this. Oak Ridge Consulting to the rescue.
So welcome back again. Like I was saying earlier on, the reason we want to do this is to be able to just share a quick information around what a cooperative education means and what advantage does it have on your portfolio as an international student or even a domestic student, okay? And on this premise, I would like to ensure that I do a quick run through of what necessitated the shooting of this video. A client that just got admitted to Centennial College, requested this information, and we thought since one person can have this kind of question, chances are a lot of people might be wondering what this is all about. What is a co-op education? What is a co-op term? Co-op opportunity. Now, just a quick, a brief introduction of Centennial College. We've done about 2 videos, I think, about Centennial College in the past. Centennial College is a degree and diploma, and degree granting college, and there are quite a number of diploma and postgraduate programs that are being offered at this school. Fortunately, one of my clients that got admitted has the option of co-op in our study. Now, cooperative education is an opportunity where students get to have a work term outside of the classroom environment. Some of this opportunity is part of your curriculum because you have to pass that work term. and before you can graduate. There are some programs that have an optional cooperative education, which means that you may decide not to go for it. But in this case, it's pretty much co-op is part of this person's educational curriculum and study term. Now, these are all the things you need to know about co-op option. In order to, get a co-op work permit with Centennial College, you must be registered as a full-time student. So you can't just say, okay, I just want to let me just do part-time and see how this can play out. No, you have to be registered full-time and you must be in good academic standing, okay, before you can meet the prerequisites to be eligible to apply for the cooperative stream of the program. If you actually made it through, you receive an email from the school letting you know that you're amongst those that were successful and you will be going on XYZ cooperative work term for 1, 2, 3, 4 months. Sometimes some school has it for like 14 weeks, which means like that's about 3 months, okay? Depending on how the curriculum of the program you're applying to is structured. Bear in mind that it's always done in a particular work term and it's part of your curriculum. Now, I've seen some people asking me, what is the need for me? Do I really need this? This is an opportunity for you as an international student to step your foot into the Canadian work experience, work environment, so that you can gain this Canadian work experience, even well as a student. Sometimes we've seen in the past that some students who actually started out as a co-op employee, like an intern in that organization, gets retained after studying after having completing their co-op education in that organization, and they graduated from the program in question. I have seen a friend of mine in the past who actually got his internship with IBM, and upon graduation he was retained, and there are quite a number of them like that. So it's an opportunity for you to pick some work experiences that you can also use to boost your resume, to start talking about the details that, happen during the workplace, how you were able to work in a team, because most employers are not pretty much aware of how your work environment is in the country where you're coming from. So cooperative education is an opportunity for you to boost your resume, to let the recruiter be aware that you have an experience in the Canadian work environment. And that's a plus for you. It's a plus because it has helped you to understand the culture to greater extent. You've tried to understand what it means, to adapt yourself, into a North American environment. And I'm talking for the people that are coming outside of Canada, okay? So for me, cooperative opportunity is a great way to immerse yourself into the corporate culture and corporate environment in Canada, okay? There are 2 types of cooperative education. The first one is the paid option, which of course you get paid by the name itself. Unpaid option does not mean that you're working for free and not getting anything in return. You're not only getting experience, you're also getting the flexibility, which you can discuss with your hiring manager or supervisor, so that you'll be able to work around the schedule that suits or fits the need. There are some situations, when I mean the need, I'm not saying that you should just go and take liberty, right? And start asking, after all, you're not paying me, I'm not going to come this day. No, there are some people, especially international students who have children, and it is very tough to start finding extra costs to keep such children maybe in a daycare, or make arrangements for them so that they're okay while you're working. What you can do in this case is to have a discussion with your manager that this is something that is not paid, even though it is something that I have to do as a student for me to graduate. Are you able to allow me a bit of flexibility so that I can work around my time, judging by the fact that I have some children who depends on me and I cannot afford, to spend extra amount of dollar on finding a babysitter and all that. We're all human. People reason and they understand. So chances like that could even make you to even unpaid internship could even make you save money on extra costs you would have incurred if you were doing, if you actually went for a paid option. Because if you actually go for a paid option, you have to realize that for every penny you get paid for, you must be on ground to justify why you are getting paid for that period, and also why you are learning. Because not only is that company adding value to you and boosting the resume and the profile of the school, they're all working as partner. So it's like it's a 50-50 benefit to you, to the school, and to the company that is hiring you. So you also want to prove yourself, because you never know. These people might eventually retain you after your cooperative education term. It's called a work term, but it's typically something that is calculated towards your graduation as pretty much your CGPA. Sometimes you have it as a double units course, like 2-in-1 thing, okay? So please put in your best. Keep an open mind to whatever happens, even if I get an unpaid option, so long as it gives me an opportunity to learn, to thrive, and to be prepared for the workplace in Canada or anywhere you find yourself. So in a nutshell, keep an open mind. Be ready to use the opportunity of a cooperative education to prove yourself and also to boost your CGPA, because you could get an A+. And if you get an A+, like ×2, you know what that could mean to your CGPA. So I hope I've been able to address what a cooperative education means. Sometimes it is optional, in a nutshell. Sometimes it is compulsory. So you have to get yourself prepared. And I'm sure before you get to the stage of before you get to the work term period, your school will make arrangements to get you into resume workshop. Some of them, they will prepare you for mock interviews and all that. So just be ready to explore and keep an open mind. It does help at all times. I'm going to share my experience of how I succeeded in my work term during my MBA program at the University of New Brunswick, St. John, Canada. It was in 2014. I had my internship in 2015. That will be the next video I'm going to share, because everything I've talked about here has a bit of story that is relatable to my own experience. So by the time I share my story, it would make sense. I don't want to like beat the timeline that I've set for this video so that it doesn't become boring. You know, the idea is for you to just catch some lessons and keep it simple and short. It is on this note we draw the curtain for today. We hope you've been able to gain something. If this video does something or brings something of value to you, kindly give us a like. Please leave a comment in the comment section, or kindly share this video with somebody that you know that is planning to come to Canada to study, or to go to any part of the world to study, just to have an idea of what constitutes a cooperative education and what advantage it does add to his or her portfolio. Okay, I hope you stay safe until we come back again. Stay safe. Please don't forget to subscribe by hitting the bell button down below there, and you get to know when the next video about my experience as a cooperative education student in Canada some years ago, how I've been able to use that experience to gain substantial advantage, how my supervisor was able to share a reference that actually gave me the first job that I ever dreamed of. Let's get to it the next time we meet. Stay safe. Ciao. And then before I forget this, I hope this helps someone today. If this has helped you, kindly share this video with someone. Please leave us a comment and share your opinion. What do you think?